Good morning, guys. I'm in my local park. I just want to show you guys the flowers. It's raining though, so I got my little y'all see. These are all the flowers that are growing in my local park. And just because I know I had talked about the park before, but you guys didn't get to see it. So this is an average park in the Bronx. This is our field. Not real grass, but this is us. The more flowers I have. Whoa. Let me know when I do it upside down, how does it look? Does it look better? Does it look like, I don't know. Does it make you feel like your phone is upside down? But these are the flowers. This used to be all concrete, and then they put that filler turf on top. So when you fall, it really hurts a lot. Look at so many flowers gonna pop up. And that, you see, I think you could already see it's already holding more water than it should when it's raining. This is the basketball park. The basketball court, and it floods a lot. I wish that we could somehow tag the city parks department, because look, it's already filling up, and it's not even raining that much. It's a drain. It's supposed to drain. Let's go back to the flowers though. But yeah, this is Lafayette Park. We call it Lafayette Park locally. The real name of the park, if you want to come visit, it's called P.O. Serrano Park. Police Officer Serrano Park. In the Bronx right now. Some more flowers. Can you guys let me know how it looks when I turn it upside down? Like, does it make you feel upside down? And this is an acorn tree that I planted them under. That's a acorn right there. It is raining right now. I have my umbrella. Hope everybody has a good day today. More flowers. More flowers. I tried to plant a lot in this little section because I'm gonna pan back in a minute and I'm gonna show you why. So, you see, every section has a tree. This one had no tree. They kept trying to plant trees here, and for some reason the trees keep dying here. So yeah, I just was like, let me plant some flowers. Maybe that will help the soil. We got little late ones, but they're coming. Let me show you guys our handball court. It looks like shit, which sucks. All right, so this is the handball court. They painted it like 2 different colors. Nobody could reach the top. Look at that. One of the beams is coming out the top right there. And then when you look at the floor, we have cracks everywhere. If you play handball, you know when you hit the ball to the wall and to the floor, if there's a crack on the floor, it'll hit the crack and you can lose. So it just sucks. It's a very, I don't know how to say it, but we need more funding. A very underfunded park. And these are the sprinklers for the kids. I didn't plant any of the flowers in the sprinklers because I didn't want the kids to just have to not walk on a certain space, you know? So, here are some flowers. Uh-oh. This is why I always come and check up on everything, because you see, some animal probably smelt the green growth from here and then realized nothing. That's one thing that's good about daffodils. Nothing eats daffodils because they're toxic. So once it pulled the dirt back, it realized that it probably didn't make the best choice. City of New York, Castlehill Park, 1999. Rudolph W. Giuliani. Alrighty, now we're in like the kids' park. Planted flowers here, decline. I planted some flowers here. Looks like they're been stepped on, but hey, they're kids. We can't expect them not to run in places. And right here, some are coming out. And if you go back, I think on my YouTube channel, you can see me scaping this because the city hadn't cut it. So this is a rose bush. So I cut all the dead parts off, and I have a feeling this year is going to let off a lot of beautiful, beautiful roses. So, and I cut this one all the way back because it was almost dead. And no, you're not supposed to do things like this. You could definitely get in trouble by the city. But if the city wasn't going to do it, I had to do it. So I did it. And I'm really happy with how it looks, because the roses around here were all bought from Home Depot. I have the same ones in my house. And they are a trailing, like a trellising kind of rose. So they grow up very high. And yeah, we only have, this is what sucks. We have 4 baby swings, right? And then 2 adult swing, like 2 grown-up kid swings. Honestly, we only need 2 baby swings and the rest as kid swing, as like older kid swings would be better, but they don't really care what we think. Oh, that's our little doggy park run back there. See the gate. Oh, and some random foraging, I guess, tips. So this is holly. For a lot of people, they go in the wintertime and they'll buy like a mistletoe. Oh yeah, that's wet and I don't want to wet my pants. But let's see, I could get you close. Oh yeah, and I can zoom in. So you see those little red dots and the spikes on the leaves? That is a big indication that this is a mistletoe. So you can just come take one little piece and, hang it up where you need to hang it up. Just because we live in the city doesn't mean that we don't have things like that we can forage for. They're all over the place. See? And that was what I did. I had gotten a little piece, hung it up on like a very high point on my door. And that was my little mistletoe. Oh yeah, and the story behind those trees too. Those trees all got shaved to a certain point because kids would hide behind the trees inside of the handball court. So the Parks Department with the police department decided it would be best if they shaved the bottom half of the trees so that they could have a visual on the handball court. Look at these. Oh, one of them, oh, it was right here. So this is the start of the flower. I got dirt in my nails from just touching the flowers, but this is right here, the start to a flower. Like that's where the flower is gonna grow from. These are all daffodils that I planted inside of the park, because this was all done before I got inspired to plant the remaining 2,300 or something like that, or 1,300, I'm not sure. This is great documentary. You can take this to the city hall if you can get a crew together. I had done it all on my own. I was inspired. I got some daffodils from the daffodil program. And yeah, but we're walking this way. I'm going to take you guys to some more planters so you guys can see the growth. I'm actually going to take you guys to the planter that had the biggest flower in it. I don't know if you guys remember that from one of my videos where I showed a really big flower. So now we're gonna do like a little update and see how big it has gotten. And you guys get to see a random neighborhood in the Bronx. So I've lived here my whole life. We can do a little Q&A. If anybody has any questions about me, I don't know, while we're taking a little walk real quick, just let me know. I'm gonna probably switch the camera back to the street, but if you have any questions about me, let me know. We could do that too. Alrighty. They have the money. Call the news station, summit a cup. Right? I have definitely been going to my local news, like on their Instagram posts and their TikTok. And I've been telling them that I planted 5,000 flowers. And if they could maybe make like a post about it so that people won't pick the flowers. But so we're here, guys. Do you like, I think just by this y'all can already see how much they have grown. Before I had to go so low for you guys to see everything. Like, look now. So many. Sorry. Somebody just, I know you guys love to see the bus. People always tell me. I don't really care about the money, honestly. I mean, unless it was to be able to get more flowers for my neighborhood, because I didn't make anything off of doing this. I did it all for free. All the money I raised in the GoFundMe went to the extra tulips that I got, and the work I did was free of charge. Thank you so much. Look at that. Look at that. Why? Why? I need to start bringing gloves with me because I'm always touching something I'm not supposed to touch. Alrighty, guys. We've gotten to it. Look at it. That was the flower that was super big. Look how big it has gotten compared to all the other ones. All the other ones are like late to the show, and this one is just here. Oh, to fix the court and add swings. That would be great. I wish. And if you look in the papers too, it always says Castlehill is on the rise, which is my neighborhood. And if we're so on the rise, I don't understand why we can't have a nice park. I'm gonna take you guys to 3 more planters about 2 blocks away. But there's some in these flowers here as well. Anybody who played Pokemon Go should definitely remember that was like a gym. And it's funny too, like a little backstory. They built that gate when Pokemon Go came out because everybody would like sit in the front of their church. Alrighty, look. Ooh, so big. Oh, thank you so much. A finger heart. I don't know what that is. It's the first time anybody ever did that. What? Yeah. I don't even know what it means. I haven't been on TikTok this long. I've only been on for like a month. Thank you so much, though. Okay, I'm so happy. They're gonna look so good, and they're coming in so densely. Like, this is gonna be flowers. Flip your camera upside down, maybe. Wanted to give you guys like a different view of it. Woo. And now, I live by a school bus depot, so you're gonna see a lot of school buses around here. And I live by the bus depot, the New York City bus depot as well, so. Oh, look at you guys. It's gonna snow today here in the Bronx, so that is a truck that has salt on top. Oh, that's funny. I do live by so many things. I live by the senior ambulance care. Wow, my hands are so dirty from touching those rusted metal pieces. That's not cute. Thank God I have a good case on my phone. Alrighty. A 22 bus. Oh, let's see. I like to see people's garbage. Oh, it's Mickey Mouse. Minnie Mouse. Oh, his side view mirror fell off. Decline. I wish I knew how to turn off those thingies because people keep inviting me to join my live. This is in front of a barber shop. I know the men really won't care too much, but I did it anyways. Let's get you out of here, Pepsi can. All right, let's take 2. Look it, I'm so proud. Okay, and they're all coming out so big. They look so good. Go get a haircut at J Biz. They do really good haircuts there. That was so funny. Somebody was just looking at me like, who are you talking to? Alrighty. They're popping up slowly though. They're coming. When I was planting here, it was so funny. People had came out of their house and they were like, you working for the city? I was like, no, I'm working for you. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, I'm just your neighbor and I'm just planting flowers. I swear she didn't even know what to say because I guess because the kindness, she was just like, oh my gosh. That was it. That was what she said, oh my gosh. I was like, aw. I get it though. Sometimes being from the hood, you don't expect just random acts of kindness like that. Like if I walked out of my house and saw somebody planting flowers for me in front of my house, I don't know. I might not know how to act either. I might be taken aback like, wow. But we're walking to 3 more planters now. And I just wanted to share that when I was planting, it was really nice. I felt like I was doing like community outreach while I was gardening. I had random neighbors like just like, oh, what are you doing? And just so interested in what I was doing. And now people see me and they're like, oh, I remember you. And I also I do the elections. I work to help people like see where they have to go for a voter's booth. So when I was doing that, a lot of people remembered me when they were coming to vote. They were like, oh, you're the girl who gardened. And it was just so nice. Like I feel like I know a lot more of my community. Raise a little money and go to the Dollar Tree and get little fences. Right? I should do that. That's actually a really good idea. Thank you so much, OG Brooklyn Mom or Brooklyn Blue. Thank you so much. That was a really good idea. All right, we're at the planter now. All right. This is the planter by Top Banana. They got a pizza shop and a bodega on the side. I like it's really nice. Their pizza's really good. And a lot of people wanted to know, it was the library that didn't want me to plant. But Top Banana owns the library, so they let me plant. And it was because the library wanted to plant flowers, but they only had about 50 bulbs. So I didn't understand why they didn't want me to plant like more than just the 50 they had. But the owner of Top Banana, he let me come and he let me plant as many as I wanted. So each of these has way more than 50 bulbs, which is great. And our library is a good library. I love one of the librarians there. He's a really cool guy. He wears glasses. It was the older guy that was like, oh no, stop gardening. But everything looks so nice. It's coming in so well. Like, wow. And I love that from up top now you can look and see all the greenies. I wish the gate, is it open? No. All right. This over here was so hard to do, guys. Great growth. And really the library, exactly, I felt that way too. I was like, the library, happy little buds. This was, if you want to watch me struggle, yeah, this was one of my first videos I made on YouTube of me planting the flowers. This was the most compacted soil I ever had to dig through. When I went to Juices for Life, they were like, we was watching you, which is another establishment I planted in front of. They were like, we were watching you dig into that soil. You look like you were struggling. I'm like, I was. Why didn't nobody help me? And this was so hard. But they're coming up. And it's great because now, since I did all the hard work and I planted the flowers, now the flowers are going to keep doing the work. They're going to keep softening the soil. So that's great. Oh, something dug up 2 bulbs. Let me put them right here. And when I come back, I'll plant them. For an area that was so compacted, I think it looks great. All right, now we're gonna go and we're gonna walk to the Way Cafe and J-Biz. And also, I have forgot to shout out my friend's mother. She owns a Spanish restaurant called Olga Lidis, I think. And we are gonna go see that right now. And she had hit me up. She was like, I see you planting everywhere in the hood. Yo, sis, can you plant by my mom's restaurant, please? So I went and I did that because community. But let me flip the camera for you guys so you guys can see the neighborhood. That's feeling. Yes, I'm so, like, seeing them, like, actually doing it is making me so happy. I check on them all the time. All the time. I think the flowers are annoyed of me. That Spice Up supermarket, it just opened up. They're really nice in there. I like them. And they have nice produce. It's more of Indian based, but they also, what I like about them, they sell seeds and you can buy them with your EBT card. So that's always great. Like if you don't have, you know, the cash, Spice Up supermarket will take your EBT for seeds, which I think is a really, really good idea. It keeps people who may not have the funds to be able to grow their own food. So food sovereignty is a big thing. I know, like, that's probably not the coolest thing to talk about, but it is. Oh wow, the rain is turning into snow now. They did say it was gonna snow. I just didn't believe them. Alrighty. I was gonna plant in front of Jimmy's Grand Cafe, but they seem to have had a landscaping company working for them. So I didn't want to intrude on what they were doing and what they already have paid. So I just left it alone. But alrighty guys, so we are at the Way Cafe. The Way Cafe is a cafe. They have coffees, pastries, omelets, paninis, salads. So give them a shout out. I like them. They're really cool. They were really nice when I was planting. They seemed to be really interested in what I was doing and very appreciative. So if you're driving by and you want a nice coffee, I would highly recommend stopping by. And then I planted some in a straight line here because I felt like if I planted it there, then nobody would want to walk in here. I don't know if that's really what's gonna happen, but that's the Way Cafe. Oh, El Sazón de Olga. I said Olga Lidis. So El Sazón de Olga, this is my friend's mom's Spanish restaurant. Tacos de carne y pollo y res special for $10, and it comes with a soda. Yeah, so, and they have outside dining and they have inside dining if you want. This is their little sad little tree. I did the best I could because it was really dirty here and I didn't want to touch too much, but I planted in little groups. I planted here, I planted right there and over there. I couldn't plant much here because it was just so wet that day, and I'm happy I didn't because it's still really wet. I mean, planting something here would help, but I'm not sure. Like maybe putting grass down will help suck up that extra water. Now we're gonna cross the street. We're gonna make our way to Juices for Life, and I'm gonna show you all the places I planted there because I keep realizing I'm forgetting those two planters that are right there. I've been showing you the ones here, but I haven't showed you guys the ones that are here. So this is Juices for Life. They make smoothies. They are a Black-owned business. I would highly suggest coming in, showing some love. Let them know that the Bronx hippies sent you. They seem to be they were really appreciative. I love this place. They were like the nicest. Some old Jamaican man in here took the shovel out of my hands and he was like, "You're not gonna shovel, you're just gonna plant the flowers." And that's all I had to do because he shoveled for me. So all I had to do was just put the flowers in the holes, which I thought was so nice because I honestly was really tired. I was super tired. I had done so much. So this is gonna look nice here. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. But yeah. So he made a whole lot of noise. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome to the Bronx. So again, this is Juices for Life. Come through, show them love. Hello, hi.
See your lovely flowers.
Yeah, that's
your flowers growing up.
That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm going
sorry
to.
if you're in a video or something.
No, it's okay.
I seen when you had posted your video.
Yeah.
I had came back out with some like water, and then I try to tell them all the time to keep the
I be coming
trash
back
out.
like every day, and I be like trying to kick stuff out of there and all that.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
So it'll be available.
Once everything grows, I feel like everybody's gonna be like, oh no, let me
I
not
could
put it
already
there.
see it. Like
Yeah,
dope.
I'm so happy.
Well, hey, thanks for making our community better.
Thank you. I'm happy you appreciate it. See, they were so nice.
That's dope.
Thank you. So again, you guys show Juices for Life some love. You see, they were so appreciative. I love them. They're so nice. They're so nice. But this is the little mess he was talking about. It's not a good vibe. But I really think once my neighbors see everything like flowering and all of that they'll just stop, you know? I really do. Look at this one though. Look at this one. Wow, que fancy. Yo, my grower's pride is so real. Like, if nobody's gonna boost up my flowers, it's really gonna be me. I'm so proud of them. I really am. They look so beautiful. I'm really so proud. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the soil. OD. Like, you probably don't hear people say things like that, but when I looked at the soil at first, I didn't see too much potential until I dug down. And then I saw how rich the soil was, and I was like, oh wow, like endless possibilities. And it just made me think about the hood too. Sometimes you look at people in the hood and you just like, damn, they ain't shit. Sometimes you gotta dig down a little deep. See the good within, you know? Look at all the flowers that's coming from this. Each one of them little flowers, I see as endless possibilities of somebody in my neighborhood. If one of these little flowers can make it in some shit dirt, that can make it in this shit world, you feel me? Might not have been the most poetic thing to say, but yeah. Thank you. Hi, Ruben. I'm good.
It's good to see you.
Nice seeing you too. Have a good day. Just saw somebody I went from 2nd grade to 8th grade with him. Yeah, I've lived in this neighborhood literally my whole life. I guess we can do a little Q&A real quick. So, I have a son. He is 8 years old. I am 29, about to be 30. I feel like a lot of people wouldn't guess that. People always ask me if I'm like in my 20s. I'm leaving them. I used to be an active graffiti artist. So I went from writing my name all over the city to planting flowers all over the city. So that's a plus, right? You thought I was 20? Yeah, a lot of people do. Everybody always thinks I'm like 20. I'm like, no. Dirty 30. Yep. Lived here my whole life. Oh, I have a food forest. A lot of you probably don't know that. I have a food forest. I have chickens. I have 3 chickens in the Bronx with me. Chickens are legal. It's roosters that are illegal, but yeah, I got chickens. I have a food forest. I grow apples, pears, plums, peaches, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. I don't know, anything you think I have, I'm growing. Oh, the braids, yeah. I've been doing the braids, honestly. I've been doing the 2 braids because I go to Comic-Con a lot. I'm a really big nerd. I have like a tattoo of Darth Vader on my leg. So one day I was at Comic-Con and my hair is so long, it got caught up in the bow I put on my head. I was dressed up as Dorothy and I had a little red bow on my head. The bow in the middle of my head took all my hair, so I had to cut it. And now that it's growing back, since it's about this long, it keeps getting caught up in my really long hair and it keeps ripping. So since my hair is parted right in the middle where it's growing, it's giving it a little extra care, a little extra time to not be caught up in so much a mess. So I'm just letting it grow out. But I usually wear my hair out curly. I didn't even think the pigtails would make me look young. That's so funny. Alrighty, now let's flip it back. But yeah, hopefully that like inspires you guys too. Ain't nobody too old to do something. Like, I'm like literally about to be 30, and I planted 5,000 flowers in my neighborhood. I didn't do it when I was a little kid. I didn't do it when I was really, really old. Right now is the time. If you feel inspired to do something, just go out there and do it. I kept thinking, and then also too, when I planted all those flowers, another thing it's going to do is going to add a lot of bees. And like I told you guys, I have a real big food forest. I grow a lot of vegetables, so I know that's going to help too. And I'm not sure about your neighborhoods, but if you want, you can check out my YouTube. And I go on walks like this in my YouTube as well. But what I do is I take walks to gardens. I walk around my neighborhood and I just basically look in my neighbors' front gates and I see what they're growing. And it's cool because it gives me like an indication of what was really popular at a certain time. Because you'll see a lot of houses with hydrangeas and say, okay, I guess Home Depot was selling hydrangeas a couple years ago because everybody has them. Or wisteria trees. It's just cool when you go outside and you really look around in your neighborhood, you see a lot. I never noticed how many people in my neighborhood garden. I never noticed I have a plum tree across the street from my house. These are things you really don't notice unless you look. So hopefully I gave you guys a little inclination to just walk around and look. I'm about to be at the front of my house, so you guys have a good day. Oh wait, I'm gonna show you guys the flowers in front of my house real quick, and then you guys have a good day. All right, let's flip the camera at the right time before I expose my house. Alrighty, so these are the flowers growing at my house. And I have more growing on my actual block, like down there. But I'm not gonna show all that right now because it is raining a lot. But I hope that you guys enjoyed my little flower update. I really do. I really hope you do. Look it, they're about to do it. That is the flower, and that is it right there. Yeah, my fingers are cold. I can't even move them right now. All right, you guys have a good one.